There's a really good video from Richard Williams, Dude's Brews. I'll put a link to it down here. He says, pointing at his groin, about how to reuse these otherwise disposable kegs. And these are all fresh. This is actually from my where I've just been, actually down to Triple Point to buy another box of beers, just to give me inspiration. So these will be made available soon. If anybody wants them and you're near Sheffield, then let me know. Other freebie things. Charlotte was just walking through Mearsbrook, which is a bit posh actually, and there's a little sort of like table outside someone's garden saying, I have some cuttings, do help yourself. Probably didn't actually say that with that accent, obviously, but you know, yeah. But this is lemon balm, lemongrass, I don't know, something like that. Let's have a, yeah, definitely lemony. Actually, it smells like that thing you used to spray on bitches so that it didn't get fucked when they was in the park. I mean dogs, you know, bitches. Like, never mind. Right. Yes. How's things going? How's things going for you? Midweek. How's things going? The Triffids. Bloody hell! Look at the Triffids. They're just bonkers. The amount of tomatoes that we're getting off these. Outstanding. So yes. Anyway. Poured a couple more kegs out of the canal, casks out of the canal. I don't cut casks up because I always think that they could be reused properly for beer. The kegs I don't really give a fuck about, because after having been told that I could shove them up my arse when I asked a certain brewery if they wanted them back, anyway, they come out of the canal. So commercial industrial waste, fuck you, they're mine. Right. Anyway, what was I? Oh, sorry, I've gone completely off piste. Look, this will get me back on piste. It's in a magic rock glass, but this is my Timmy inspired New England IPA. I really must get one bottled up for him. There's this guy, if you don't already know, then send me a message. I'll send you a link to him, to his stuff. His name's Timmy Jenkins, and he does a right good deal on hops. Not only good deal, but bloody good hops as well. They stink like mad. So anyway, look, cheers, just for a second, cheers. Now the reason I'm always reluctant to send beer mail out, as it's called, beer mail. I almost sound like I know what I'm talking about. The reason I'm reluctant to is because I know that I'm just playing at this, and all that thing that I spent my whole life is spent kind of like chucking stuff out for peer review, and I don't want to end up sort of like my hobby getting criticism. Because I know my stuff's not the best. I know that. It's nice, I like it, and it's fine, but you know, I'm always a bit frightened to know what real brewers might think of it. So anyway, so that's why I probably haven't done it. If you watches this, Timmy, mate, I will send you one, but you got to promise not to say it's shite. Feel free to pour it down the drain. And also, there's a lovely woman, Lauren Cooper, who very graciously sent me some Conan yeast, which I used to make the Low Nipa, L-A-U Nipa, which is also coming on, I think, nicely, but I'm going to have to bite the bullet and send her a bottle. And she's like pucker brewer, you know, and again, you know, same thing. But yes, I'm enjoying this. What was I going to say? It's only going to be a short-ish vlog, midweek vlog, because I know people have got the rest of the week to get through, and they won't want me ruining it for them with this. So there was something I did want to say though, and it's about this this very strange situation where we have 9 million people in this country are furloughed at the moment, and it's broadly thought that 1 million of those are actually unemployed, but they just don't know it yet. I've seen 4 posts over the last 3 days from people who have just discovered that they are redundant or they have no job to go back to. And this is going to be, as far as I'm concerned, equally as damaging for all of us as COVID-19 itself. So what I want to say is, this is as serious an issue as the virus. And we all need to find a way to look after each other one way or another. And I don't know how we're going to do that. I don't know how we're going to enable people to have a purpose again, to have an income again, to feel that they're valuable again. After, and one guy, after 18 years, just been made redundant. And I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking about you, mate. You know who you are. I'm not going to mention any names on here, but he's yeah. And he put this post up yesterday. I could have been in tears by the end of it. And then on this morning, there's another one. There's 2 on Monday. 2 people were told on Monday, and one of them said, my boss had said, I was going to tell you on Friday, but I didn't want to ruin your weekend. And the boss was in tears. And so this is really. This is such an unusual time for everybody, and we can't rely on the government to help us. I'm sorry to say we can't. The government that just told you that the NHS was safe just voted to sell it off effectively. Look, we've got to look after ourselves. I don't know how we're going to do that. That's the challenge, is to find a way of doing it. And I think it kind of goes beyond politics, actually. I don't think any politics is really prepared for what we're currently dealing with and what we will have to be dealing with in the following years. This isn't going to be over, as Johnson has said, by Christmas. But then nobody trusts anything that man says anyway. So, well, actually, some people do, and I have no idea why. But it isn't. It isn't going to be over by Christmas. We're going to have another lockdown later this year. That's not breaking any secrets because of what I do in my other life. It's just obvious that we will have to have, when the second wave kicks in, a limited lockdown again. We already have the plans for it. The plans have already been made. So anyway, God, that's been a real fucking look. Anybody wants some kegs? These little ones, 5 litre. They're reusable. I'll put a link to Richard's wonderful video on how to reuse them. But the thing that I really want to get across halfway through this week is that we're nowhere near halfway through this virus disaster. We're only just scratching the start of it, and there's going to be a lot of casualties, and we have to find a way of looking after each other. We have to. It's going to be the only way that we're going to survive as a species, is by looking after each other, one way or another. And I'm going to do another video tomorrow about one of the things that I set the MadeByMartyn stuff up for, which is about addressing a need for safe space in order to get a bit of a mental health respite, in order just to chill for a little bit. That's why I built this. That's why I built this little brewery up, was to have brew days, so people could come along, because it takes a while to do a brew day. You're talking about 6 hours all in, probably 8 hours if I get them cleaning out the mash tun and stuff. So that's a part of why I wanted to set all this up, was people could come along, and while we're waiting for the mash to go, then people can actually talk. So it's not about a counselling session, it's about affording a safe space whereby people can just offload a little bit. Of course, like with COVID kicking in, I can't be doing that. I'm not able to offer those days. I can't do the Lichtenberg courses, the courses about burning these things. I haven't been able to do that because social distancing, but we will find a way, one way or another, of looking after each other. Until then, boys and girls, we're halfway through the week. Make sure the rest of your week is better Even if you've had a good start to the week, but even if you have or you haven't, make sure the rest of your week is better than you ever expected. I don't know whether I could have, actually, would that work? Hang on, look, there you go. That's the that's going to be the thumbnail. How's that? Thumbnail for the vlog. Does that work? I'm going to drink this instead of waving it around. Cheers, Timmy, and everyone else.